morning. We have a beautiful day today. Our hydrangea trees are starting to bud. We did these hydrangea trees in the front. We'll do some annuals and perennials around those. They'll kind of fill in this area. That is also a hydrangea sundae, strawberry sundae. This is vanilla strawberry, this tree here. And I tried the boxwoods this year. We'll do perennials or annuals around that. Got these new window boxes. We'll do annuals. I don't know about these yet. I wish they were bigger, but we'll do big things that kind of flow down. What? We did all the pruning for the hydrangeas there, back there. I just moved. These are starting to come up to the little, I think those are endless summer. I just moved that here from over there because we're going to do a big lilac tree. Kind of the bloom something. I don't remember what it's called. Stop it. These Annabelles are starting to bud up good too, so we'll have kind of a hedge of Annabelles through here. We just put this beautiful arch up yesterday. Mark and I did. And cemented it so it's pretty solid, but we're gonna do some David Austin roses, climbers up there, to where that will just be kind of full of roses. These are all hydrangeas, 8 to 10 feet tall. They'll get, they are firelight. So they start out white and get red, really beautiful red. Those will kind of grow up there. This is so pretty too. This is a crab apple that will be super beautiful and full of white flowers here very soon. I did some climbing roses back here actually, so this will kind of come up and be a backdrop for these, so they'll be kind of fill in through there, and then they'll be pretty from the course. Yeah, because we've got 250 feet of fence line, so I mean, fill the whole damn thing with climbers and clematis. Just make it pretty. These are all limelight hydrangeas, 4 to 5 feet tall, and they'll fill in that area and be really pretty. More roses back here. I'm gonna clean this area up. We're actually getting a really cool new tree there. It's the, I'll put the name on the screen. Hopefully I can find it, but it's like the topiary pine of some kind. So it's got, we'll just add some interest, winter interest specifically, because obviously a lot of this dies back. These grasses need to be split up a little bit. They are so beautiful, but they are taking over that area. We'll fill that little happy thing with some annuals. These did so good this year. We just winterized them up under the house over there, to where they were able to get a little bit of water still, but they are happy. I decided that last year, instead of filling that every year with expensive annuals, just to put some evergreens so you can have some stuff around it. Just kind of plug in things around it every year. We got these from the MSU garden sale. Some bleeding hearts. I have no idea where I'm going to put those yet, but I want them somewhere. I love these little Hinoki cypress that I planted. Those will get 2 to 4 wide, and over 10 years or more, they'll get taller. But it'll just be a really nice hedge of evergreen there. I might do something that climbs over there. Look at how pretty this is. These are the incredible hydrangeas that will fill in so well. Actually, if you're considering doing any hydrangeas similar to the Annabelles, go with the Incredible. They've got a stronger stem, and they'll hold up your blooms better. Planted some more white climbing roses that'll start over there. These are all red. They're really pretty every year. They're so happy. We get so much sun. So all these hydrangeas, specifically like the paniculata, they love all the sun that we get. So, and roses do too. They like as much sun as they can get. Let's see. I just put these there. This is a rose standard bush. I think it's going to be cute under there. I had it out in the front, but I'm going to fill that in with some other stuff. We have a new tree coming in over here. We're going to open this up a little bit, and we'll do like a big, it's called a yosh. I will have to find that name too. It's a cherry tree. Big white. It'll be beautiful. It'll fill that whole area with big white flowers. And then back there, we're doing another tree. It is a ivory silk lilac tree. So it'll be white lilac flowers. Yeah. So we'll have to follow up when everything starts blooming up. So I'm going to come around. This is the side of the house. We're going to have this path redone. It's a nice kind of wider cement to open this up a little bit to where those plants can do a little better and spread out a little bit. It'll kind of come out a little bit, but over here, we're going to do a blood good Japanese maple that will just kind of fill in. I think it'll be there. Let me kind of come out a little bit. So it'll just kind of fill this area. And we might need, because there's a slight hill, we might need to kind of do like a little rock retainer wall just to kind of bring the level up a little bit to where this is kind of flat, and that just fills in nicely, and hopefully we can do a little better on that with some other little plants, happy plants. But yeah, it's such a cool walkway, but it's just not safe, and it's just a mess all the time. So I want to do something that comes out a little bit, that goes back there. So here's the front area. This is always kind of, I don't know. I'm always kind of working on this area. I got some boxwoods that didn't do well that we need to have replaced, whether it was salt or whatever it was. But we're going to just remove those and then kind of give that a little more space to do its thing. But these are standard hydrangeas as well. Of course, I don't remember the name. So anyway, yeah, this is the front bed. Still playing with this a little bit. We did a bunch to this last year. That is a Pinky Winky hydrangea over there that should fill in really nicely and give us just this display of really pretty, like, pink ombre flowers. Yeah, that's all that's interesting. So these are Bobo hydrangeas. They're the smaller ones, and depending on the space in your yard, it just depends on how big they get. They usually from 2 to 4 feet. 4 feet's pretty big for those, but I hope they do, because I think these will be a little tall. They're just kind of a spring bloom flower. They kind of grow up, and we can all guess what they're called, because again, I don't remember, but I'll try to find that out. Yeah, that's that. This is a coral bark over here that I love. It's going to be really pretty. Coral bark, Japanese something. There's a name I can't pronounce. I did some garden phlox through here last year, and I didn't love it. I love them, but I don't like them here. All these little things. And then I heard if you don't like deadhead them all the time, they seed and then they just kind of spread, and they're great in open spaces. But I want to keep this a little bit more manicured, maybe do some lower evergreens or spreaders of some kind. Here's the other side of the house. That's a viburnum that is so pretty in the summer. That's just kind of the view from back here. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. Good morning. So we're still early spring, and I'm out there kind of messing around and moving stuff and thinking about if I would have waited until I knew everything, I would have never started, and we wouldn't have been where we are at now with, I think, is a beautiful yard. It is a learn as you grow situation. It is something that you really like. If you watch other people and watch their yard and watch how beautiful it is, it can be rather intimidating, and you kind of think that I'll never be that sophisticated to know how to do that and to maintain that, It's therapy for me, you guys. It's so fun. Kind of like cooking or anything creative that you do, but it's learn as you grow, right? Like it's sometimes you put something somewhere, you're not really cognizant or mindful about the size requirements and how big they are or what kind of soil they need or sun, right? Or lack of sun they need. So that was one of my biggest things, because I would just start picking out all kinds of things that I really liked that I wanted to put in the garden. And yeah, like I've lost some things, but I've kind of, Google tells you everything you need to know. So you just kind of Google some things and decide what you're going to do with the plant. Sometimes you take it out completely, and sometimes there's just a better place for it that it can thrive. So anyway, my little chat with you, to not wait until you know everything, because that's no fun either. Like it's really kind of fun to watch yourself grow as well as your plants. So happy gardening. Having said all that, know what you're doing when you're ordering David Austin roses. Like, yeah, they're expensive, and you don't want to kill them. So there's so much information. If you've got a small fortune or any reasonable amount of money into your things, you want to make sure that you're doing the right thing. So generally you'll learn through the tag or whatever, but Google all the things. If you've got money into that, you don't want to lose it. It's not fun. And you want to have a well thought out garden. Okay, bye.